Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today's yoga flow is focused on the Libra zodiac season. So go ahead and find a comfy seat on your mat, and we're going to start with a short little meditation. So close your eyes as we take some nice, deep, nourishing breaths as we consider some of the themes of this zodiac season. So in the sign of Libra, this is such a beautiful time to view situations with non-bias and without judgment, and really looking at all sides of the scenario. So if you have anything in your reality right now that maybe you've been overthinking or felt like you've been a little extra emotional about, this is a beautiful time to look at it with a little more clarity. This sign is very broad-minded, very open, and also very sociable. So this is also a beautiful time to really nourish your relationships, connect with those around you, and really also focus on the beauty of this life. There's so much beauty around us in the physical stuff and the non-physical, but this could also be a beautiful time to maybe rearrange a space or get a new haircut or splurge on a new outfit. So as you continue breathing, just allow your body and your mind and your soul to really soak in those themes as we continue on with this yoga flow. So you can go ahead and open your eyes as we slowly rotate our head all the way around in one direction. I love to start my yoga flows with this practice because we can hold a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders. And then we're going to go ahead and switch it to the other direction, still allowing our breath to nourish us, still noticing any sensations we feel as we slowly rotate all the way around. And then coming back to center, we're going to roll our shoulders up and back in nice, big, beautiful circles. Again, still breathing, still contemplating those themes of this season. And then we'll switch directions as we roll our shoulders forward. Release the arms down as we take a big inhale, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing those arms down. Do that again. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing your hands down. Beautiful. This time, inhaling, reaching, staying there as we bring our palms together. And then we're going to lean it towards the right side, stretching out that side body. Inhale back to center, and then we're going to stretch it to the other side. Breathe into that elongation in your side body. Inhale back to center, and then we're going to do a light twist to the right side, placing our hands on our knee and behind us, keeping that spine nice and long. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting it to the other side. Inhale back to center. Release your hands down as we do some seated cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, looking up towards the sky, arching our back. Exhale, rounding the back, chin to chest. Do that a few more times at your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling as we arch and round the back. Then go ahead and meet me in plank position on your mat. Take your time getting there, but we want our shoulders over our wrists and our body as straight as we can. Make sure your hips aren't too high. Hold it there for just a beat, and then we're going to slowly lower our chest towards the ground in a mini push-up, and then we will finally lift our chest and our gaze towards the sky into upward facing dog. Then we'll go ahead and bring our hips back as we sit back and lean back into child's pose, feeling that elongation all the way from our fingertips through the base of the spine, taking a moment to acknowledge the beauty of each one of these poses. Then go ahead and bring it up into plank for just a moment, and then meet me in downward facing dog as you raise your hips and push your palms into the mat. Stay here for just a moment, and then we're going to inhale and raise that right leg high up in the sky, into three-legged dog, finding our balance here, sweeping it through into low lunge, hands on either side of your foot. And then we'll slowly raise ourselves into warrior one. So you can find your hands on your knee and then eventually bring your biceps up by your ear, really leaning into that lunge. Then on the next exhale, we're going to lower into warrior two, bringing those hips towards the side of your mat, stretching your arms out as far as you can, still leaning into that front lunge. Then we'll exhale, bring our back hand towards our back foot, extending our other arm over our side body, and our gaze is also towards that back foot. Then we'll go ahead and swing it around into extended side angle. Now your front elbow is on your front knee, other arm is extended over your side body, really feeling that sensation in your body. Swing it back to warrior two for just a moment. Then we'll find ourselves back in warrior one as we prepare for that balancing pose in warrior three. So find your balance on that right leg as we continue into this beautiful signifying pose of the Libra season. Not judging ourselves as we may wobble in this pose, meeting ourselves where we're at, finding that clarity and that beauty that comes with the Libra season. Then you can go ahead and lower it down, bring your palms towards the mat, and then eventually meet me back in plank for a moment and then downward facing dog. Stay here for just a moment as we stretch out our hamstrings by alternating bending our legs, and then we'll finally do the same thing on the other side. So inhale, bring that left leg high up in the sky, sweep it through into a low lunge, finding your hands on either side of your foot. Then we'll go ahead and bring it up into warrior one, finding our hands on our knees, and then eventually bringing our biceps up by our ears, leaning into that front lunge. Hips are square towards the front of your mat. Acknowledging that harmonious energy we are embodying in this season as we exhale it down into warrior two, facing the side of our mat, still leaning into that front lunge, stretching those arms out as far as we can. And then we're going to go ahead and exhale, bring that back arm towards the back foot, and then the other arm over our side body, gaze towards the back foot as well. And then we'll rotate, swing it around into extended side angle. So now your front elbow is on your front knee, other arm is extending over your side body, feeling that stretch in your body. Back to warrior two for just a moment, and then to warrior one as we find our balance for that warrior three pose. Taking your time as you get into this balancing pose and also acknowledging any situation that you can look at in your life from all sides, being as broad-minded as the beautiful sign of Libra. Take one more inhale and exhale in this warrior three, meeting yourself where you're at. And then go ahead and lower it down into warrior one. And then go ahead and meet me in a plank. And then let's just relax for a moment as we lean it back into child's pose. Really feeling that rest and extension in our arms and our shoulders, all the way back into the base of our spine. Taking one more breath in this pose, and then go ahead and lift it as we lower our hips and lift our chest and our gaze towards the sky in upward facing dog, tucking those toes under, and then eventually meeting me in downward facing dog. Now what we're going to do this time is we're going to do the same sequence again, but we're going to sequence each pose to breath. So go ahead and inhale as we bring that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, sweeping it through. Inhale into warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale into reverse warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. Inhale into warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to warrior three. And then exhale back to warrior one. Inhale as you meet me in downward facing dog. Go ahead and catch your breath here for just a moment. We'll do the same thing on the other side. As we inhale, bring that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the leg through into warrior one. Inhale, coming up towards the sky. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale into reverse warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. Inhale into warrior two. Exhale into warrior one. Inhale into warrior three, holding it for just a moment. Exhale, bringing it down into warrior one. Inhale as you meet me in downward facing dog. Beautiful, beautiful job. Go ahead and find your breath in your center, meeting yourself where you're at, finding that balancing, beautiful, harmonious energy. And then go ahead and walk your feet forward into a forward fold. Then we'll slowly roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae and then take a few moments to shake it out. We just cultivated a lot of energy in that practice, worked our legs and arms a lot. So you can shake out your arms or your legs, whatever feels intuitive to you in this moment. Then we're going to inhale, reaching up nice and high, stepping it back into a star pose, finding our balance here. As you can see, I am doing as well. And then we're going to slowly melt it down into goddess pose. This is another pose that so beautifully embodies the energy of the Libra season. We've got balance, we've got beauty, we've got harmonious energy here as we are sitting down as far as we can and really kind of pushing our limits a little bit in this pose. Take one more breath, going as deep as you can into the squat. And then go ahead and release, again, shaking it out. Finding that intuitive stretch you need in this moment. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly forward fold into a wide-legged forward fold as we end out our practice here. And then go ahead and take your time getting on your mat, on your back, as we head into our final pose for this practice. So I'm going to do a variation of Savasana. So I will be on my back, but my legs will be in butterfly and my arms will be in cactus pose, opening my heart towards the sky. But you can do traditional Savasana if you'd like. But go ahead and just close your eyes. Again, coming back to those beautiful, deep, and nourishing breaths as we tap into that harmonious, loving, beautiful energy of the Libra season. Again, really considering maybe any relationships we need to nourish in this season, as well as just tapping into that magic where maybe the impossible problems become solvable just from looking at it from all sides and taking out that bias. So continue to breathe as you consider this for the next few moments. When you're ready, go ahead and meet me back in the center of your mat. Thank you so much for joining me in the Libra themed yoga flow today. I'm sending you all so much love and all the high vibes. I will see you in the next yoga flow. Namaste.